In 2022, Warren Buffett collected almost $6 billion in dividend income, over half of which coming from the top 5 stocks we're about to go over today. Just which ones are these and how much did he collect from these 5 stocks in 2022? We find out today. The legendary Warren Buffett has actually been picking stocks for decades, and what he looks for is a strong financial statement and value. One of the byproducts of choosing these types of stocks, though, is that they all pay dividends. Did you know that 37 out of his 52 stock positions currently pays a dividend? In fact, 95% of all the money he has invested in the stock market are invested in dividend-paying stocks. Now, in today's video, we will go over the top 5 stocks that Warren Buffett owns that pay him the most per year. And in the end of the video, we'll tally up just how much he made in 2022 with just these 5 stocks in dividend income. Now, for a quick recap, let's review Warren Buffett's investment principles. He identifies undervalued companies that have strong brand recognition and a business moat. He diversifies between the kinds of companies he owns for risk. And he also has a long-term view of 5 or more years. And even with this strategy, he has been able to get billions of dollars of dividend income just from these 5 stocks alone. So, exactly how much? Get ready to be blown away as we work through just how much income he got in 2022 from just these 5 stocks. Starting off our list is Kraft Heinz Company, ticker symbol KHC. Warren Buffett first bought Kraft in 2013, and at that time, Kraft and Heinz were 2 separate companies. Warren Buffett was instrumental in the merger between Kraft and Heinz. I know what you're thinking. Why is Warren so interested in ketchup? Well, Kraft Heinz is actually a global food and beverage company that not only owns Heinz ketchup, but Planters peanuts, Mott's apple juice, Kool-Aid, Capri Sun, Jello, Jello, Oscar Mayer, Philadelphia cream cheese, and oh yeah, if you're thinking Kraft macaroni and cheese, well, Kraft macaroni and cheese isn't the best one. I like Velveeta mac and cheese. Well, guess what? Kraft Heinz owns both of those. It's endless. Now, even though in 2020 and 2021, Kraft Heinz has seen some declining sales, Warren Buffett still owns about $13 billion worth of Kraft Heinz. That's about 4% of his entire portfolio. Looks like he still believes in their brand and their future. Oh yeah, and this company currently pays a 3.91% dividend yield. So, how much did he make in 2022? Warren Buffett owns a total of 325,634,818 shares. In 2022, he collected a total of $521,015,708 just for holding this stock. Next on our list, we have my favorite beverage, Coca Cola, ticker symbol KO. Warren Buffett has owned shares in Coca Cola since 1998, and he continues to buy more. Currently, he has a 9.2% stake in the company and 400 million shares, totaling over $25 billion. That's 8% of the entire portfolio that's invested in Coca Cola. Warren Buffett often jokes that he's a big fan of junk food and has multiple servings of Coca Cola every day. But Coca Cola, just like Kraft Heinz, doesn't just make the delicious, iconic beverage that I enjoy. No, they also own Sprite, Fanta, Dasani, Minute Maid, Powerade, Nestea, Costa Coffee, Vitamin Water, and many more. They have brand recognition, and even though there are many competitors out there that make a subpar cola, Coca-Cola remains a strong company. Oh yeah, they also pay out a 2.74% dividend. And in 2022, with Warren's 400 million shares, he collected a nice $704 million in dividend income. Next on our list, coming in at number 3, ticker symbol AAPL, that's right, Apple. Now Apple may not be one of those stocks you think about when you're thinking about dividend investing, but they do in fact pay a dividend. But that's not the interesting part as to why it is on our list and why I think it's something that everyone should look to as far as Warren Buffett's investment strategy. Typically, Warren Buffett does not invest in technology stocks. In fact, before Apple, he had not owned a majority stake or any meaningful stake in a technology company. But this stock, Apple, he owns over $120 billion worth of. That's over a third of his entire portfolio. All of his eggs, 1/3 of them are in Apple. And it is because Apple has a unique business model, room for growth, strong finances, and a ton of cash to keep their company growing and making new strides in technology. Now in 2022, he had 915,226,526 shares of Apple, paying him a total of $842,008,403. Not bad for holding on to what most people would consider a growth stock. Now we just have 2 names left on this list, but let's see so far how much, just from those last 3 stocks, Warren Buffett made in dividend income in 2022. Okay, so we have Kraft Heinz Co, ticker KHC, paying him $521,015,708. Coke, ticker symbol KO, at $704 million. Then Apple at $842,008,403. That is a total of $2 billion, yes, billion with a B, $67,024,111 so far. Looks like Warren Buffett has a pretty good, solid income stream from just those dividends. And to quote Warren Buffett, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you work until you die. With that, I'm sure he could retire. Couldn't you? If you want to make money in your sleep, you can start investing in these stocks with Webull and their fractional share program for just $5 a piece. And with $25, you can own the top 5 holdings that Warren Buffett gets the most dividend income from. And if you use the link in the description down below, you can get started with some free stocks as a new customer to Webull. And if you like these kinds of videos and want us to find different stocks for your investment portfolio, be sure to leave us a comment down below to let us know. Coming in at runner-up on our list, Bank of America, ticker symbol BAC. Now these are one of those purchases that all investors dreamed they could make. In 2011, there was blood on the streets left over from the turmoil of the 2008 financial crisis. And Warren Buffett decided it is time to put my money into a undervalued bank company. He was able to get this opportunity and purchase a large amount of Bank of America. Since then, he's been buying more shares, and currently he has a total of 1 billion shares of Bank of America, which totals just about 13% of his entire portfolio, worth just about $33 billion. With his 1,032,852,006 shares of Bank of America, he collected a nice $908,909,765 in 2022. Now this last company will probably surprise you, as it's not a company I would imagine would have paid him the most money. It's actually Chevron Corporation, ticker symbol CVX. Now this is a relatively recent purchase for Warren Buffett and his company. He started buying Chevron in late 2020 and has built a massive holding in this one company. Now Chevron Corporation is not just your local gas pump, gas station. They're a large diversified energy company that is involved in the exploration, production, and marketing of oil, natural gas, and other energy products. And their presence is not just isolated to the United States. They do business in many other countries as well, and they're known for having a strong balance sheet and room for financial growth. Warren Buffett owns 169,737,318 shares of this energy giant, totaling just about $30 billion, nearing almost 10% of his entire holdings of stocks in his portfolio. Now in 2022, Chevron paid him a total of $964,107,966 just for owning the stock. Now, how much does all of this add up to? Let's put on our thinking caps and see what all this adds up to. So with those 5 stocks in 2022, Warren Buffett has received $3,940,041,844 in dividends. Now that's one huge dividend portfolio if you ask me. Now that tops off our list for the top 5 holdings that paid Warren the most money in 2022. You can click on this video here to find the highest paying dividend stocks in Warren Buffett's portfolio. We will